What if I told you that you could build an entire kids' YouTube channel without showing your face, without hiring animators, and without learning complicated editing software? Kids content remains one of the biggest categories on YouTube. New channels are still growing every day because parents are constantly searching for educational videos, songs, rhymes, cartoons, and entertaining content for their children. The challenge is that creating animated kids videos traditionally requires a lot of time, money, and technical skills. But today, I'm going to show you a much easier way. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to create a faceless kids channel from scratch using Atlabs, an AI platform that can take a simple idea, song, or script and turn it into a complete video inside a single workspace. We'll cover the complete process, from idea generation, character creation, video production, editing, and finally, how channels like this can generate revenue. Let's get started. Before jumping into the tutorial, let's quickly talk about why this niche is so attractive. Kids' content is evergreen. Children are always watching cartoons, learning videos, nursery rhymes, educational animations, and story-based content. Unlike trend-based content that disappears after a few weeks, kids' videos can continue generating views for months or even years. Many successful channels operate completely faceless. No camera, no studio, no expensive production team. The real challenge has always been producing content consistently. That's where Atlabs comes in. Instead of juggling multiple tools for scripting, character design, animation, scene generation, and editing, everything happens in one place. Today, I'll show you the exact workflow. Inside Atlabs, the first step is music. You can start with a nursery rhyme, children's song, educational track, story narration, or even a simple written idea. For this example, I'm going to paste a song link and let Atlabs analyze it. You can also upload an MP3 file directly or write your own concept from scratch. Once uploaded, Atlabs begins understanding the mood, theme, audience, pacing, and structure of the content. This becomes the foundation for everything that follows. Instead of manually planning every scene yourself, Atlabs uses this information to help build a complete production pipeline, and that's what makes the process incredibly efficient. Next comes style. The first thing you'll notice is the aspect ratio selection. For YouTube, we'll use the standard horizontal 16:9 format. Now let's look at the style library. Atlabs offers a huge collection of visual styles, including 3D cartoon, claymation, flat 2D modern, cozy plush, kawaii anime, realistic, and many more. Since we're creating content for children, I'm choosing a bright and colorful cartoon style. This is an important decision because it establishes the visual identity of your channel. When viewers return to future videos, they'll immediately recognize the familiar look and feel. Consistency is a major factor in building a successful kids brand. If you'd like to follow along and build your own kids channel while watching this tutorial, check out the first link in the description. Open Atlabs in another tab and try uploading your own song, rhyme, or idea. You can even start creating your own mascot while watching the rest of this video. And if you decide to purchase anything through that link, it directly supports the channel and helps me create more tutorials like this in the future. Now, let's continue. After selecting the style, Atlabs moves to concepts. This is where things get really interesting. Based on your uploaded song or script, Atlabs automatically generates multiple creative directions. Each concept is built around the content's theme, energy, audience, and storytelling style. For example, one concept might focus on adventure, another might emphasize learning. A third could turn the same song into a fun cartoon experience. The best part is that you're always in control. You can open any concept and edit it, change scenes, adjust the storyline, modify the creative direction, or completely ignore the suggestions and write your own concept from scratch. Think of Atlabs as your creative assistant. You provide the direction and the AI helps execute it. For this tutorial, I'm selecting this concept because it matches the style of content I want for the channel. Now we move to one of the most important sections, cast. Every successful kids channel usually has recognizable characters. Think about how children connect with familiar mascots and recurring personalities. Atlabs makes this process incredibly simple. The platform automatically generates character and object suggestions based on the project. You can keep them, swap them, edit them, or remove them entirely. But for a serious channel, I recommend creating using a dedicated mascot. Let's click Add Character. Within moments, Atlabs generates a complete character sheet. We get front views, side views, rear views, close-up references. Everything remains consistent with the visual style we selected earlier. This consistency is extremely valuable because now the same mascot can appear in future episodes, future songs, and future story videos while maintaining the same identity. That helps build brand recognition and viewer loyalty over time. With everything prepared, we're ready to generate. Click Finalize Video. Atlabs gives 3 options: storyboard, preview video, and full video. For a complete production, we'll choose full video. Now Atlabs begins generating scenes and populating the timeline. The visuals synchronize with the music and overall structure of the project. After processing finishes, we can preview the first draft. And this is an important point. The initial draft isn't necessarily the final product. Instead, think of it as a high-quality foundation that saves hours of manual work. The real magic happens during refinement. This is where professional results are created. Inside the scene editor, Atlabs allows us to improve individual scenes one by one. For example, if a visual isn't strong enough, we can regenerate it. If we want more dynamic movement, we can generate multiple motion variations and choose the best one. If a character drifts away from its original appearance, we can re-anchor it to the reference character. We can also adjust framing, improve camera movement, refine pacing, and enhance scene transitions. This process transforms a good AI-generated draft into a polished video that feels ready for publishing. Most importantly, everything happens inside Atlabs. No switching software, no exporting files, no complicated editing workflow. Now let's talk about monetization. How can a faceless kids channel generate income? The first method is YouTube ad revenue. As your videos gain views and the channel becomes monetized, ads begin generating income. The second opportunity comes through YouTube Kids compatible content. Educational and family-friendly videos have strong long-term viewing potential. Third is sponsorships and brand partnerships. Many companies want exposure to family-focused audiences. And finally, a scalable content system allows you to publish consistently without hiring a team. This is where Atlabs becomes powerful. Instead of spending days producing a single animated video, one creator can build multiple videos in a single session. That means more uploads, more content, and more growth potential. Atlabs removes the biggest bottleneck: production. At this point, our mascot is complete. The scenes are polished, the video is ready. Let's watch the final sequence. And that's how you can create a faceless kids channel from idea to finished video using Atlabs. We covered the complete workflow: music, style, concepts, cast, video generation, professional editing, and monetization. If you want to try Atlabs for yourself, click the first link in the description and start building your own kids channel today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.